Hey, what's going on, everybody? Akeem here, and in today's Fix of Entertainment news, we've got an update on the start date of Marvel's Avengers Doomsday film, starring Robert Downey Jr. And James Gunn shares some more details on Creature Commandos as well as its first trailer. Let's drop it. Presented by Universal Orlando Resort. In an exclusive coming out of New York Comic-Con from Collider, the media outlet reported that Avengers Doomsday will officially begin filming in the spring. Now, this comes from Joe Russo, one of the directors of the upcoming Marvel film and of the famed Russo Brothers. Now, the film will mark the return of actor Robert Downey Jr. to the MCU as Dr. Doom and will also feature the Fantastic Four. Now, we'll see Reed Richards, Sue, and Johnny Storm, as well as The Thing in next year's Fantastic Four First Steps movie. Now, as for who else we can expect to see in the upcoming Avengers movie, or the Thunderbolts and Benedict Cumberbatch's Doctor Strange are all confirmed to make an appearance in the movie. Now, Avengers Doomsday is slated to release in May of 2026, so it won't be too long before we see Robert Downey Jr.'s return. But the question is, will his villainous character be teased well before the release? Now, it seems very likely we'll see Dr. Doom make an appearance or get mentioned at least in the Fantastic Four First Steps movie. Doom debuted in the pages of the comics and went on to be Reed Richards' most iconic villain, though his villainy has spread to all corners of the multiverse. We also have both the Thunderbolts and Brave New World Captain America films coming out next year, so there are plenty of places for Victor Von Doom to make an appearance in an end credits scene before he headlines the next Avengers movie in 2026. We'll have to wait and see what happens in this phase of the MCU. Now, what do y'all think about all of this? Is Doom good enough and big enough to be a bad guy people are excited about in the MCU as they were leading up to Endgame? And is Robert Downey Jr. the right casting choice? Let us know in the comments. Over on the DC side of things, we've got the official trailer of the Creature Commandos animated series coming to Max later this year. Now, in it, we see the various monsters Amanda Waller has recruited, and the trailer is essentially the typical James Gunn fanfare. A group of ragtag heroes or anti-heroes in a weird and frenetic world full of comedy and gore. Now, the trailer dropped at New York Comic-Con, and James Gunn told audiences during the panel that while the series exists in the newly formed DCU, it's very much its own thing, and he and Peter Safran are not imposing some sort of overall aesthetic that every property has to fit. That's really good to hear. Sometimes while watching a Marvel movie, you kind of get the sense that each property dwells within the same universe simply based on how similar each movie or show looks. Now, James Gunn also gave a little teaser as to who of the Creature Commandos will be the first to make the leap from animated to live action. That's right, it's Frank Grillo's Rick Flag Sr. who will be appearing in the Superman film and season 2 of Peacemaker. So we'll have a taste of the character in animated form come December on Max. Now, you may recognize Grillo from his stint in the MCU as one of the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents in Captain America Winter Soldier's iconic elevator scene, who returned as Cap villain Crossbones in Civil War. And that was your fix of entertainment news. I'm Akeem, and thanks for watching. Now they're caught up on today's news, please check out our previous video. Download the IGN app on all your devices, and for everything else, stick with IGN.